Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. I thought I rescheduled my live, but I see I did not, and I do apologize about that. How is everyone doing? All right, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to see if someone comes in. I'll give y'all a few minutes to see if someone comes in. I know it's kind of late, but I do want to get my live out the way. All right, looks like we got two people in here so far. And as you come in, if you can introduce yourself. Hello, Sonia. I do apologize. I thought I had rescheduled my live, but I see I did not. I just had a little emergency, so I do want to come back and do my live. All right, and we got to wait for the 10-minute mark, so we're going to talk about a couple of things here. I'm going to wait to see if some more people come in. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things here. Now, have y'all been watching Beyond the Gates? Because I have not been talking about that, and I do want to talk about Beyond the Gates. Sonia, do you watch Beyond the Gates? Hi, Miss J. Hello. I had my live scheduled for after I came off of the live with Sassy T, Sandra P, and Tea Talk with Your Girl. And I thought I had rescheduled it because I had to run and do something for my mom, but that's either here or there. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things. Okay, so we're going to talk about Beyond the Gates. If you're all caught up, we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about Melody here. And then we also going to talk a little bit more about Marcel getting arrested here. And also them going, also about Miss Wanda. She was in front of Black. And the police was there, but it wasn't for Black. As she says, it was not for Black. And we got to wait for our 10-minute mark. So we're going to talk about that as well. Let's see here. So let me wait for my 10-minute mark to come. And let's see what else we're going to talk about. And a couple of other different things that we're going to talk about as well. So let me wait for the 10-minute mark, but let me get the housekeeping out the way. Oh, Dr. Heavily, I do want to talk about that because someone just sent me a clip about her as well. And it looks like Quad and is that Simone that got into it? They got into it. And then Dr. Heavily just sat there on the couch. She didn't move. So we're gonna talk about that as well. And also we're gonna talk about Kanye West here. This man has a whole KKK outfit on. The only difference is black. He got the hat on, everything. I don't know if Kanye is going through some of his problems again. He just really acting out, y'all. Kanye, if y'all have not seen it, so he was talking to DJ Academic, and he had on a whole full black robe, a hood, and everything. So he's talking about Jay-Z, Pusha T, John Legend, and then he says he regrets that he had a baby by Kim Kardashian. So I don't know if he's having one of his episodes again, y'all. I don't know what's going on with him. He could be having an episode again. I pray that he's not. But we're going to talk about him as well. So let me get the housekeeping out the way. You watched the episode tonight? Okay. We're going to talk about it. All right. So let me get the housekeeping out the way. Everything I say on this channel is alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, there is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research and learning. Fair use, fair use. Okay, we got that out the way. All right, and we're going to talk about Kanye. I think he's having another episode, guys. Kanye is not well. Um, Let me pull that up as well. Kanye is not well. So I don't know if he wants to. I don't want to. I don't know what he wants. I don't know if he wants the people to come out and say something to him about him talking about them or what. But he was also talking about Beyonce as well. So I don't know. I think he's having another episode. He needs to quit having these episodes. Give me just a second here. So we're gonna take a look at that. All right, guys, we're almost at our 10-minute mark here. Yeah, so and that's another thing I feel sorry for. North be on the internet and Kanye be out here acting a plum fool for I don't know. I think he's supposed to take medication allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. And now he's out here saying that he regrets having well, he regrets getting Kim pregnant. And that's a hurtful thing to say. But I think the kids kind of know that they dad goes into these episodes, but that's no excuse. I don't know why he does this. And if he keep on acting up, they're gonna to put Kanye somewhere. So I really wish he would quit acting up before they put him somewhere. Because last time that he almost got put somewhere. Tamar Braxton is another one. She acts up as well. She be acting up too. So they need to stop doing this before they get put somewhere they don't want to be at. You see what's going on with Whitney Williams. So they need to quit acting up. All right, so we're gonna talk about that. And also, someone said that Mel is sold out of the black tracksuits. Let me know in the chat if Mel is sold out of the black tracksuit. But I really, really want to buy one. And who else do we have here? And we're gonna talk about whatever else is going on in these YouTube streets. Let's see here. And then I'm glad Melody did come out and address the stuff that was going on YouTube where they were saying that Melody scheduled her TikTok on the same day as Stormy, but Melody already had her TikTok scheduled. And also Stormy didn't TikTok was not sponsored by TikTok. She just did a live on TikTok, so she wasn't sponsored by anyone. But like I said, I have nothing against Stormy. I just don't like her ways. That's the only problem I have with Stormy, her ways. I don't like that at all. Okay. So, they say she gave away a car. I don't believe it unless it was probably one of her family members or something like that, but I don't believe it. But if she did, good for her. Good for her. Now, all these orders that she did, I hope the people get their orders. I just hope the people get their order if she did, if she did. So I hope she get the people orders out because y'all know when Stormy do like a big TikTok live, people have problems with getting their orders. Also, I heard that she has a seasoning. She has cooking in season now. So we will see. Hello, Asante Queen. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we're gonna see if she gets the stuff out this time, guys, but I doubt it. Then we got another thing here. A naked woman goes on trying to think of a word to say here. A cutting spree and biting rampage at a Dallas airport, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Now this is ridiculous. And this was on the news here. The woman was biting people and trying to cut people at the airport, y'all. At the Dallas airport. So I don't know what was wrong with her, but I hope she gets the help that she needs, guys. All right, we're at the 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And I thank each and every one of you guys for coming over to my channel. So, so we're going to start out with Beyond the Gates because I have not been talking about that. So I think the part I left off was when, let's see here. I'm just trying to think of the part I left off on. Are you sorry selling seasoning too, Sonya? Okay, so I'm gonna start off with with Danny. With Danny, um when her daughter, no, okay, let's start off where Danny came home and she started drinking the vodka or whatever she was drinking. And then she passed out over there in the kitchen. And then Andre came in, got her up, and talked to her and everything. Got her, kind of sobered her up a little bit. And he really talked to her, about that she's better than that, and she shouldn't, be let what's going on with Bill and Haley get to her. Okay. Then when he goes and talks to um, Nicole, and I do like that he went to talk to Nicole about Danny, and I know she said that he wasn't going to tell anybody, but I think Nicole really did need to step in with Danny because Danny is looks like she's going to have a nervous breakdown. But my whole thing is, I don't know why she can't get over Bill. I don't understand it. I don't understand. She's a nice looking lady. And, she can, I'm sure she can find another man. I'm sure she can find some other, girls to help with their modeling career like she did her daughter. But it just seems like she can't get over the fact that, Bill has moved on with Haley. I would just let Bill have Haley. I just wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't give Haley or Bill the satisfaction of knowing that I'm angry. So, that's my thought with that. But she seems like, she's going to keep on trying to get Bill back. And what got me was she said, when Nicole asked her about Bill, and she said that she would take Bill back in a heartbeat. After he done slept with her daughter's friend, she said she would take him back in a heartbeat. So I don't know what it's going to take for Danny just to let go of Bill. I don't know if maybe she have to meet somebody else to get her mind off of Bill, but she has to do something. And also, I think that Haley has a sneaky link. I really do. I really do think she got a sneaky link. Let me know in the chat what y'all think about Danny and Haley and Bill. Do you think that they're doing this on purpose to hurt Danny, or do you think that Haley and Bill are really in love? Let me know what you think in the chat. Okay, you said Danny doesn't want to lose. Okay. Okay, you said there are a lot of beautiful women out there, but their spirits are evil and dark. Yes, I do believe that their spirits are evil and dark. Yes, I do believe that. Yeah, but I want Danny to move on because Bill has moved on. Because it looks like they've been divorced for a while. But one thing I want Haley to understand that she ain't gonna be young forever. And the same thing he did to Danny, he gonna do it to her. The next young pretty thing that come in his office to start working, and by she getting older, he gonna do the same thing to her. So I want her to always keep that in her head. And I think she kind of knows that because when Bill was in the office, she got mad because he was hugging another lady. And I don't think it was nothing to it, but he was hugging one of his clients. And she got mad about that because she was an older woman like Danny age. So I think she's intimidated by that too. She thinks, Bill's going to go and mess with another woman, which he is going to go do. The same way he was messing with you on Danny, he going to do the same thing to you. So you get ready. And also, I think that Haley slept with what is his name, the partner at the farm, because the lady was saying that they were supposed to get their promotion, and he gave it to Haley. What is that man name? Yes, Haley's in love with him, I think, but he wants a younger woman. But once she gets older, he's gonna leave her just like he did Danny, in my opinion. But I believe Haley slept with that Caucasian man to get her position because those other women that they were qualified for the position, but they wouldn't go out with him or nothing like that. So that he promoted Haley. So I believe Haley slept with him. I do. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. But I do think Haley slept with him. Before her and Bill, but to get that promotion, I believe Haley slept with that man. Um, and also what I think is that Naomi is going to beat Bill. She's going to win that case. I do. I think she's going to beat Bill in that case. And then he's going to be mad about that. Well, Haley is going to be mad because Naomi is going to win that case for those women and sue that firm. And then also, I did not like her coming to talk to Naomi like she not Naomi equal. She her stepmother. You too young to be her stepmother. Y'all was friends. Y'all the same age. So how you gonna come try to talk to her, talking about it's gonna affect other people? If they did wrong, they did wrong. They should have thought about if it was gonna affect people before he did it. Because he's all and then look how he was talking to Bill them and the other attorney there. So he think of women as like a piece of meat to me. So if they don't stop him right now, they're gonna have more and more lawsuits. Then we get over to um, what is her name? Oh my God, Eva. Now I'm trying to figure out this. I don't know if Eva is really Ted's daughter, but I do know she got his DNA off that straw, but they never said if the mom sent the straw off to have the DNA test done. And also, I don't think that Ted had no relationship with um, Dana. I think they just had an affair, and she got pregnant. That's what I think. And I think that he gave her money to get an AB and she didn't do it. I really do. I think he gave her money to get an AB and he didn't, and she didn't do it. And that's how she got Eva. F Eva's here. So that's a scenario. A, Eva's not his, and B, he gave her money to get an AB and she didn't get it. And I think she lied to Eva and told her all these lies about Ted didn't want her and things like that. Ted probably don't even know. Well, Ted don't even know about her because I think she's supposed to get an AB. That's my theory. I could be wrong, but that's my theory. I think she was supposed to get an AB and she didn't get it. And then come to find out, Dana used to live there and he paid her off to leave town. And I think the attorney, he said, because you don't want me to get the attorney involved. I think the attorney could be Bill that he's referring to. Let me know in the chat if you think the attorney is Bill. Also, I'm trying to really find out what is the secret that Mark is hiding. We keep seeing lights, but let me know in the chat. What do you think Mark is hiding? What did he do? Let me know in the chat if y'all know what Martin did. If you think you know what Martin did. Because it got to be really bad. Did he hurt somebody real bad? What did he do? Yes, I think she's a scam artist and she's using her daughter. And I think she a little short of a 6-pack. And then you see how she keeps changing all these different wigs and becoming these different people. So I don't know. I think she a little short of a 6-pack. But this is the thing: if Ted even give her that 50,000, I don't think she's gonna leave town. But then another thing, her daughter is grown. So what is it that she want her to get? She's grown. So I'm trying to figure out what is it that you want her to get? They're replacing Ted. No, Miss J, I didn't hear they was replacing Ted. Why? Ted, I didn't hear that they were going to replace Ted. Why are they replacing Ted? I think he does good on the show. I don't want them to replace Ted. But let me know in the chat, Miss J, why they're replacing him. But do y'all think Eva is going to flip on her mom and not go along with the plan? You said, where did the kids come from? Are you talking about Martin's kids and Smitty's kids? If you're talking about them two, I think they adopted them. I think Smitty and Martin adopted their 2 kids. Yes, I think Eva kind of got a take in the Ted. I think she might flip on them because remember, she had her put out of that dinner for Nicole. Remember, she wouldn't have told the boss and had Dana put out of there. So she might flip on Dana because I don't think she want to do this stuff to Nicole and Ted. I really don't think so. That's why she was saying why we just can't tell Ted in private. So I don't know by her telling him in public, what is she expecting to get? She really don't get shit. She really not gonna get nothing now. Just think about it. You said the new Ted is younger. Where did y'all see that at? And then if they replace him with a younger Ted, is he gonna go along with Nicole? Because you don't want Nicole to look older than her husband. And then I think also Kat is onto her, but Nicole and Ted cannot see that. She's onto her. And then you see how she looked when she says that when Ted be talking about she's a daddy's girl. You see how Eva be looking. I hope Eva don't try to do nothing to her, to Kat. I hope Eva don't try to do nothing to Kat. I really hope she don't. Oh, they're replacing him with the guy from Dreamgirls. Okay, but I liked the Ted on there. I really did. I liked it. Ted on there. So we gonna have to see how this gonna go. But now, what if? See, that's what I'm worried about that DNA test. Or did I miss something? Because I don't think they showed anything about the DNA test. Unless I missed it, I could have missed it. But let me know if in the chat if they showed something about the DNA test. Because she got his DNA on that straw, so they could have been had that done. So that's the part I'm trying to figure out. Or is she gonna bust it out at their anniversary dinner? Maybe they're waiting to do it then. Let me know in the chat if y'all think they're waiting to bring the DNA test out during the um, anniversary dinner. But then too, hello Nacho, hello, hello. So do you think that they might bring the DNA test up during the anniversary dinner, or do you think Eva is going to stop her mom from doing it? Because sometimes I feel like Eva don't want to do it. Then when she gets mad at Kat, then she wants to do it. I think that she thinks that once Ted find out that she his daughter, that's going to change something with him and Kat. That's not going to change nothing with him and Kat. Now, Kat is going to be hurt because she looks at Ted like he does no wrong. So that's going to be the one bad thing that she's going to be really hurt. So that's gonna be the only thing that I'm gonna feel bad is about. Is that if they do it at the anniversary dinner, Kat gonna get hurt because Kat thinks her dad does no wrong, and I think that's why she is saving her virginity because she says she wants somebody that's going to treat her just like her dad treat her mom. So that's going to be devastating to her if it's true. Now we don't know because remember they haven't said anything about the DNA test. That's the problem. They haven't said anything about the DNA test. So maybe they're gonna bring it out, but I don't know. Do y'all think Eva's Ted's daughter? Do y'all let me know in the chat if y'all think that Eva is Ted's daughter? And if Ted cheated on Nicole, it had to be during a time that he's been married. Because it looks like Kat and Eva's around the same age. That it looks like they're the same age. Let me know in the chat what y'all think. I think Eva and Kat may be the same age. That's another problem right there. If they're the same age, because Martin is older than Eva, so it wasn't. Well, then that's another problem. He cheated on her then while he was married, because Martin is older, so he had to cheat on Nicole while he was married. But see, this is another thing. He said he met Nicole when they was in medical school. So he had to have cheated with Dana while he was married. Or maybe Dana seduced him. That's another thing. Or she could have put some in his drink. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Nacho, you said the dinner. And then I think what's going to happen, just say when Kat find out they do it, whatever happened. I think Kat going to be so upset with her dad, she's going to go sleep with, what's his name? Um, what's the dude name that work at Bill's office? Um, is it Antonio? She's going to go sleep with him because she's going to be really, really mad at her dad. You said Ted, also known as Chris Fletcher. You is funny, Nacho. You is funny. Yeah, so I think that she's going to go ahead on and sleep with. Is it Antonio, that dude that works with Bill that she talking to? I think that's what's going to happen. That she's when that comes out, and then also y'all know Martin is trying to run for president, and that's going to be another bad look because Ted is his dad. So that's going to be another problem. And then another thing is, I think the reason Martin don't want Smitty to go back into being a what does he want to do? Reporter. I think he thinks Smitty gonna be trying to look into his past and and try to find out something about him because he knows Martin is hiding something. He knows it. And that's why I think he keep trying to keep Smitty in the house and don't want him to work and do no more reporting because he knows Smitty is a good reporter. I think that's why he don't want him to do it. I think he knows that he's going to look into it and find out what he's been hiding. But I'm just trying to figure out, what did he do to somebody? Did he case somebody? That's the only thing I can think of that he did, that he could have done that's really bad. I think he probably cased somebody. And as you come in, guys, if you could give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Please and thank you. And this is going to get real, real messy. It's going to get real messy. With Martin trying to run for president, then there's going to be a scandal with Ted. Then it's already something going on with Nicole. And then also it's going to be messed up because Naomi is suing her dad. So that's going to get out there. So it's going to be all type of stuff going on. So that it's going to be it's going to be a mess. Then also, I think what's going to come out probably later is about Chelsea sleeping with husband and wives. That now that could come out too, because Chelsea, she kind of wild. So we gonna see what happened here. I think a lot of stuff gonna come out. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do y'all think that Eva is Ted's daughter? Let me know in the chat of what y'all think. Or do you think Ted is going to try to give her that $50,000 for she'll go away? And also Andre and Ashley. Now, when Beyond the Gates first came on, they were showing like clips and stuff. It was a lady in a cage, and it looked like Ashley. Now that I started watching Beyond the Gates a lot, if y'all remember when Beyond the Gates first came on, they were showing clips and stuff, and some lady was locked in a cage, and it looked like Ashley. Let me know if y'all remember that. Let me see if I can go to Beyond the Gates page here and see if they got it on there. But let me know if y'all remember when Beyond the Gates came on, there was a lady in the cage, and now that lady looks like Nicole. I mean, excuse me, Ashley. But who would have her locked in a cage? Y'all think Andre done flipped out and then locked her up in a cage? So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, this is getting really, really, really interesting. So let's take a look at, give me 1 second. Beyond the Gates has started putting out clips, guys. They have Beyond the Gates. All right. So let's take a look at it.
Maybe you should date yourself.
Date myself? What does that even mean?
It means figure out what makes you happy. Rather than being in the pits, this time of your life could be really fulfilling.
Aren't you gonna miss glass half full?
I mean it, Danny. Your kids are grown. You don't owe anything to anyone. You can draw your own map. Do Danny.
And who is this Danny you see in your magic Nicole ball? An ex-model crying over a broken photo, or a crazy woman who shot up the flowers and vases at her ex-husband's wedding?
Maybe it's the Danny that did a spectacular job hosting my tribute event. All of those Dannys are you.
I want to keep it real. Every single one of those Dannys wants her husband back.
Oh, sissy.
I know. Bill is the scum of the earth, but the hold he has on me is like
a black hole.
Maybe, but he's my black hole. I have loved him for so long. I don't know anything else.
Yes, she did.
He is my first, my last, and my only love.
Then maybe you should date yourself.
Date myself? What does that even mean?
It means figure out what makes you happy. Rather than being in the pits, this time of your life could be really fulfilling.
Aren't you gonna miss glass half full?
I mean it, Danny. Your kids are grown. You don't owe anything to anyone. You can draw your own map. Do Danny.
And who is this Danny you see in your magic Nicole ball? An ex-model crying over a broken photo, or a crazy woman who shot up the flowers and vases at her ex.
So how do y'all feel about that? Let me see what y'all saying. Wait a minute. So you think that he unalive somebody and they're covering it up and not his child. Okay, okay. Now, do you think Tyrell maybe is GAY and he don't want to tell his parents? That could be a possibility because why? I know people can wear what type of briefs they want, but he has two dads, so maybe they're thinking that he is GAY because of his dads. Let me know in the chat. And Miss J said you don't think Eva's his child? Okay. You said Andre or the firefighter. You said she has Andre. Yes. But somebody didn't put that looks like I'm telling y'all that looks like it was Ashley that was in that cage. But do y'all think Andre is that psycho to do that to kidnap uh, Ashley? Do you think something wrong with Andre? You think he's short of a six pack too? Hmm. Let's look at this one here. Let me know if y'all think Andre is short of a six pack. Now he could be because he's been through a lot of trauma in his life, with his parents, so he could be. Let's look at Eva here. Just a second. I'm sorry, Kat. One second here. One second here. This lady here is. Mm-mm. So let's take a look at this. I don't think I saved this, but we're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna take a look at it.
I'm done being disrespected.
Should be quite a show.
Spectacular.
Let's get the party started.
About damn time. Oh, I love it. Wow.
So she doesn't. I think she doesn't like.
She has some problems for sure, but I think it's important to just.
She's also ugly.
Well, okay, no, I don't think that was.
Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to find this one clip here. Oh, Eva. Excuse me, a cat. Here we go.
That's because there is not a genuine bone in Eva's fake ass and knockoff dress body.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, what? You're calling me a snob.
Not out loud. I was thinking it real hard, though.
Just because I don't trust her and I'm sticking around to keep an eye on that sneaky little instigator does not mean...
Gotta go. My date's here.
Be careful, Chels.
Careful is not in the plan for tonight.
We need a nurse to trauma.
That's because there is not a genuine bone in Eva's fake ass and knockoff.
Now I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on with Chelsea. Is she got some type of XEX addiction or something? So why is she sleeping with men and their wives? I wonder, how did she get into that? Do y'all think that has something to do with her modeling, why she act like that? But that's kind of off. And when her parents, when they find out about that, oh my God, that's going to be terrible. Now that's another thing that could blow up because people know who she is. So that could be another problem. You don't know if those people have cameras in their bedroom or anything, maybe taking pictures or anything. Or they could try to blackmail her. That's another thing that Chelsea is not thinking about. So like I said, we have a lot of explosive stuff going on with Beyond the Gate. And one thing about Andre, I don't know why he's so set on Ashley. Is it because Ashley has a boyfriend that he really wants her? Why do y'all think Andre is so set on getting Ashley? What is it about her? Because she's not cute. Ashley is not cute at all. So I don't know what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. And then also Mona. I think Dana played Mona and Ashley's mother. I think they were trying to be nice to her, but I don't think that they knew that her and Ted messed around. I don't think that Mona knew anything about it, but they're going to try to blame Mona. I think Kat is, because Kat is going to say she the one that got her job here. So that could be another problem. And I also think they're going to do something so Laura doesn't come back to that job. Let me know what y'all think in the chat, because we haven't been seeing any or hearing or any updates with her at all. And another thing I think is that her mother, Dana, thinks that it's just going to be some like family reunion. Just say that Eva is his daughter. She's never going to be treated like Kat's been treated. She's never going to get treated like that. And then possibly when they find out that Ted cheated on Nicole, they're going to X him out of the Dupree family. So that's going to be another problem. Let me know what y'all think in the chat about that. I don't think that the greeting or the warm welcome that she thinks she's going to get from Martin and Kat, I don't think that's going to happen. And they're going to be really, really fierce with Ted. And like I said, I think she's going to go sleep Tamaz. I think she's going to go sleep with Tamaz because she's going to be angry when she finds out that Ted cheated on her mom and then that Eva is possibly his daughter. So I think she's going to go sleep with Tamaz. Let me know what y'all think in the chat if you think that Kat is going to go sleep with Tamaz. And then another thing that could happen too, they can think that Dana is crazy because they're going to remember, well, Nicole's going to remember she tried to jump off the ledge. And then also they're going to remember that she was at that at Nicole's ceremony. And then Kat's going to remember that she came into the bar and was talking to her. So that's going to be a couple different things right there. That's going to probably set them off. They maybe think that she's crazy when she starts saying that, Ted is the father of Eva. So that could be a lot of possibilities that could go wrong with their plan. And then this is another thing that's going to be bad for Eva. They're going to think Eva set this up. And you know how Nicole and them is nice to her and how Kat was trying to tell them that she's up to something. So she's not going to get the welcome that she thinks she's going to get. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Because this life that Eva's think that she's going to get, she's not going to get it. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Who else do we have? Vanessa and her husband, the gambler. Now, the man who owns the gambling hall, now he's trying to get friendly with his wife. For what? Do you think that he's going to tell her that her husband owes him a lot of money and have her doing stuff for him? Because why do he keep coming around? So I think he's going to want him to have his wife do stuff for him because he owes him all of that money. So that's going to be another problem. And I did think that at first his friend was trying to set him up, but his friend keep on trying to give him little warnings to stay away from his boss, not to come down there and gamble and all that, but his friend is not taking the bait. And then I think that Vanessa is curious and she's going to start watching him, because when Nicole came over there and said, well, I don't see you at the hospital if you're at the hospital that much. Y'all see how Vanessa look? I think she's going to start coming to the hospital and seeing if he's really there. So that's going to be another issue. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Okay, you said no because Eva lied to them too. Yeah, so I don't think they're going to accept her like that. And especially not Nicole. And then Kat gonna say, I tried to warn y'all about what this girl was up to. That's gonna be another problem. But one thing I can say, Kat has been on to her ever since she started working in. Kat has been on to her ever since she started working in. Then I think something's gonna happen where they're gonna find out that Dana was the one that hit Lauren on that with that motorcycle. They're gonna find it out. Let me know in the chat if y'all think so. That they're gonna find out she the one that hit her on that bike. So it's a lot of I think a lot of explosive stuff that's going to happen, but we shall see. And then also, I think that once Smitty finds out what the secret is, and you remember he told Mark said there was nothing else he was hiding from him. I think he might want to divorce Martin. That's going to be another thing, because Martin just pushes post Smitty around. He don't really have a say so about nothing. He gets pushed around. So I think he's going to find out. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Oh, you said Vanessa is watching him on her phone? So wait a minute, how does she got a picture of him? Sonya, what, she got a picture of him? How can she watch him on her phone? What does she got some type of? Not? Okay, you think that he was gonna piece it together that she hit Lauren? Okay. Now I'm trying to see how is she watching him at the gambling house. Now that's very interesting. that she's watching him at the gambling house. But I think he's gonna owe him so much money that he gonna probably try to have her do something to um to pay back his debt. Oh, and then also Naomi's husband. I think that the father, I think that Naomi's husband, what is his name? His name Derek? Her husband Derek? Derek's father, who was a chief, I think he knows that his partner ain't no good, that he crooked. That's why he's telling him to leave it alone. I think the dad knows. Or maybe the dad be doing some crooked stuff too. So that's why he's telling his son to leave it alone. That could be another possibility. You said a video they showed it Friday. Now I know he left his phone on the table at the restaurant, and then that man came and sat down, but then he got the phone. But I'm gonna have to go back and look at that because I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part. Because maybe she, if you got like an iPhone or you got your another person's location, I know you can check the location, but I didn't know you could actually see them. Now I know you can check the location to see where they're at, but I didn't know you could actually like see pictures. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at that because I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Who are we leaving out here? We're leaving somebody out. Okay, so do y'all think that Danny is going to move on from Bill? And do y'all think Bill is going to start cheating on Naomi? Excuse me, on Haley. That something is going to happen about with this with his daughter suing his firm, or he might go try to talk to Danny. I think Bill is going to go over there and try to talk to Danny to tell Naomi not to do it. I think that's going to be another possibility. And then too, it could come out that Haley slept with him, the Caucasian man. That could come out too. But we're gonna see about that. I think closer to the end of the week, it might be their anniversary. They might have the anniversary dinner, and I think Nicole, Dana might try to do it then. But I do think Eva probably gonna stop her from doing it. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Y'all think Eva's gonna stop her mom from doing it? You said maybe the guy because he said he has eyes everywhere in the room in that room. Maybe he and Vanessa are setting her husband up. Oh, I didn't think of that. Because I don't think she really cared for her husband because remember, she said that their kids are going off to college. She said her and her husband barely see each other anymore. So maybe she's trying to find a way to divorce him. That could be a possibility. I'm gonna have to look at that a little bit more. But if Martin paid somebody, when did he do this? Because it looks like him and Smitty been married a long time. I think they got those kids when they were younger, so it had to be before Smitty that he did this. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think he paid somebody before he got with Smitty? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. And I don't think that Andre is really that in. I think he like Danny, like to have XCX with her, but I don't think he want her like that. I don't think he want her like that, and I don't think she want him like that either. I think she likes to mess around with him, but as far as like her man, mm-mm, she don't like him like that. And also Nicole and Ted would be upset if they found out they was messing around too. That would be another problem. So we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen. Also, I think Ashley likes Andre too, but she don't want to hurt her boyfriend. I think Ashley likes Andre because just the way she was looking at that picture, she likes him. Oh, son, you want Nicole to find out that Ted was cheating on her? Okay, okay, okay. But I think that Dana thinks that if Nicole finds out that he cheated on her, I think Dana think that Ted gonna go be with her, and that's not the case. Ted don't want Dana. And then when Mona find out, and that other and then Ashley Mama found out, they gonna think that she did use them, that she used them. That's gonna be another problem. So she's not gonna be able to be safe in that town because uh, Mona and that other lady is not gonna want to be friends with her no more when they find out. You said the story is dragging too long. Okay, I think this week they going if something's gonna happen. Something really big is gonna happen this week. I think something really big is gonna happen. All right, guys. So we shall see what else happened with Beyond the Gates this week. Let's move over to um, Dr. Heavenly. We're gonna move over to Dr. Heavenly, Quad, and Simone. So they've been on the internet going back and forth. So let's take a look at that. Give me 1 second. Make sure I got the right clip here. So 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I'm bringing this up here. 1 second. There go Dr. Heavenly with her big mouth.
We are looking for girls who haven't exercised in years and want to start a challenge after Easter with our Wall Pilates program. I have a little over a month to get in better shape.
Sweetie and Dr. Simone decided that they wanted to shade on none other than Dr. Heavenly, and not surprisingly, Qua. Show that she started this new segment where she calls it Sweet and Savory, where they cook up something in the kitchen and they have a chat. She invites a lot of people. Her husband has been there, some other people has been there. Now she decided to invite Dr. Simone, and they decided to shade Heavenly and Quad. Now, I cannot play it here because it's YouTube and I don't want anybody getting pissed off and trying to strike the channel as because Sweetie mentioned Quad's name.
Let me go back to it 1 second.
I go by feelings, and however you make me feel whenever you say what you say, then that's how I'm gonna deal with you. So I don't understand why people like to say things out loud and publicly, and then they want to go behind in quiet, dark rooms by yourself, one-on-one, and apologize. No, you apologize on the same platform that you act a fool on. Yeah. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. It's simple.
Well, we're going to pray for the people. We're going to pray for everybody. We're going to keep them. But you know what? We want to keep everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to turn over a new lease because I know I go to hell. I don't have nothing to prove. I just really don't. So I just don't want to go there. Because I'm seeing that deeply. I'm hurting people. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do
it.
But
they come for it. I mean,
they might not be as
whether they play it or not. They come for it, and then when I get it back to them, it's like, ooh, Heavenly, you hurt me so bad.
But why did they shoot at you first?
I don't know. But you know what? Should I say this? I should say it. If I got to think about it, I should say it. Okay.
No, man. Well, shouts out to Detroit. What's up, Detroit?
My favorite song. What else you got working on? Are you looking forward to next season? Season 12? I mean, this season ain't even over yet. But.
No, this season's not over. And by the way, that's what it's almost time for Married to Medicine's
Married to Medicine
reunion.
Turn on Bravo now. We actually had great ratings last month.
Good job, girls. Good job to all the good girls, honey. We appreciate that. We appreciate you all watching and constantly keeping us in the forefront. So we really do appreciate that. And you guys just tell us what you want to see more of.
And what I want from people on Married to Medicine is just tell the truth. That's all I want to you. I don't want no lies. I don't want no made up stuff. I just want the truth because that's all I get. I'm telling you, I put my hand on the Bible and I tell you my truth, what I see. Now, some of the stuff I might see from a different angle, but I give you my truth. Some of the people just making shit up.
It be like that sometimes.
Making shit up.
The amnesia.
Can we talk about it just a little bit?
No, ma'am. We're not interested. Absolutely not. I'm not going to spend my time doing all of that. What I will spend my time doing is to tell you guys to tune in tonight to Married to Medicine, season 11, part 2 of the reunion. It is not disappointing. It's honestly, I see the shade, but honestly, I'm trying to do better because it's shade for you. If somebody claps at me and I clap back, I go too deep. That's what the people say. Well, this is what I want to say. When someone is shooting bullets at you, they can't be mad at you if you hit them back with a torpedo. It's just you cannot tell me how to respond. Because I don't calibrate. I go by feelings, and however you make me feel whenever you say what you say, then that's how I'm gonna deal with you. So I don't understand why people like to say things out loud and publicly, and then they want to go behind in quiet, dark rooms by yourself, one-on-one, and apologize. No, you apologize on the same platform that you act a fool on.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. It's simple.
Well, we're going to pray for the people. We're going to pray for everybody. We're going to keep them. But you know what? We want to keep everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to turn over a new lease because I know I go to hell. I don't have nothing to prove. I just really don't. So I just don't want to go there. Because I'm seeing that deeply. I'm hurting people. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do
but
it.
They come for it. I mean,
they might not be as
whether they play it or not. They come for it, and then when I give it back to them, it's like, ooh, Heavenly, hurt. Heavenly, you hurt me so bad.
But why did they shoot at you first?
I don't understand. I don't know. But you know what? Should I say this? I should say it. If I got to think about it, I should say it. Okay.
No, man. Well, shouts out to Detroit. What's up, Detroit?
My favorite song. What else you got working on? Are you looking forward to next season? Season 12? I mean, this season ain't even over yet. But.
No, this season's not over. And by the way, that's what it's almost time for Married to Medicine.
Married to Medicine reunion. Turn on Bravo right now. We actually had great ratings last month.
Good job, girls. Good job to all the good girls, honey. We appreciate that. We appreciate you all watching and constantly keeping us in the forefront. So we really do appreciate that. And you guys just tell us what you want to see more of.
And what I want from people on Married to Medicine is just tell the truth. That's all I want to you. I don't want no lies. I don't.
Okay, so what do y'all think about Dr. Heavily and Quad? Do y'all think that Dr. Heavily is doing all this because she don't want the stuff to come out about Greg and the mixed babies? Let's see here. Okay, you said Married to Medicine was good. I'm still team Heavily and Quad. Okay, so you said Quad and Dr. Heavily ruined the show for you. Okay. You said Sweet Tea said that she's almost finished paying off Quad's house. Dr. G is so cheap that house should have been paid off. Okay, so are you talking about the house that her and Dr. G stay in now? Or does Dr. G have to pay Quad alimony? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What did she? Okay, so are they talking about the house that her and Dr. G stay in now? That she almost finished paying it off? Because another thing I got a theory is I don't think Sweet Tea even want to be with Dr. G. I think she's trying to stay with him for 10 years so she can get spousal support. That's another thing. Oh, well, this is another thing. Well, if Sweet Tea feel like that, how come when her and Greg got married, they didn't sell that house and just go buy another house so she wouldn't be technically in Quad's old house? Quad wouldn't have got her house. So why wouldn't Dr. G sell that house and get another house? Why would Sweet Tea want to be in somebody else's house that he was married to her in? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. And then I thought that Dr. G lets Sweet Tea, spend whatever she wants. Because Sweet Tea, she don't really, well, she got some type of small business. She says she runs out the house, but what else does Sweet Tea do? She works on the show. What else does she do? That's why I say older men get with young women and try to run them. So he acting like her daddy, but I would have made him sell the damn house and we can get another house. You said Sweet Tea has a government job? Okay. I thought she had like a small business that she ran. Okay. I thought she had a small business. But my thing is, I think Sweet Tea and Dr. G should just get off the show, y'all. I really do. Because it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. I think it's going to mess up their marriage and they're going to end up getting a divorce. So I think for them, they should get off the I think they should get off the show. But they said some people got fired. And the way that Quad and Heavenly acted, maybe it's not Heavenly and Quad that got and Dr. Damon that got let off the show. Who else got let off the show? Because they said Dr. Damon and Dr. G was fighting. Sweet Tea. Well, you know Sweet Tea gonna help Dr. G. And I think Quad and Simone was fighting. So did they get kicked off the show? Who's not coming back? They said somebody's not coming back. Yeah, I think it'll be better if Dr. Heavenly comes off the show because she is just so ghetto. She is so ghetto. I want her to come off the show. I do. What do y'all think if Dr. Heavenly comes off the show, her and Dr. Damon? Do you think the show would be better? And they can take Simone and Jackie off too, because I don't like Jackie. I do not like Jackie. Ever since Jackie said that about black women, I don't like her. Now I will say that I don't like Jackie. I do not like Jackie at all. But some people need to go. They need to bring on some fresh faces. To me, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. G need to go because they don't bring their real life to the show to me. Um, so that's why I think they need to go. In my opinion now. In my opinion. Okay, so you said after they got into it backstage, they still came out? Okay. So who do we think? Because they're saying that some people got fired from the show. So who is it that got fired from the show? Because I don't think King is gonna. Well, I don't think King can be back on there no more because of the stuff that he did. So I don't think King is gonna be back on there. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Now, I will say this. I think Quad and King do go together. I know a lot of people don't think they are together, but I do think they are together. Now, I will say that. I will say that they, to me, they're together. Now, let me know in the chat. Do y'all think Quad and King are in a relationship? Because, and then another thing, I don't think none of the other ladies are going to get along with Sweet Tea. It's just going to always be an argument all the time. So it's just going to be an argument all the time. Okay, so you thought they were genuine? Okay. Okay. But I still think that there is some truth to these babies, these mixed babies. I still think it's some truth to that because when Mariah was going to bring out the receipts, Damien told her not to. So why would Damien tell her not to do it? If there was no receipts to be brought out, then I don't understand. So what are they hiding? Because if they didn't have no receipts, then there's nothing to bring out. I would have told her to bring them out. But Greg asked her not to. Asked her not to bring out what? What is they hiding? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are they hiding? It's got to be something. But y'all know we also heard that all of the men on the show got side chicks. What do y'all think about that? Do you think that's true? And their wives know about it. So I guess they're saying long as the side chicks are respectable, they they don't care. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Because they saying all of them got side women. I don't know. I don't know if this is the year of the side chicks. I don't know what it is. Okay, guys, we will talk about Married to Medicine some more tomorrow, but that's all the commentary I had. I really wanted to get out my commentary for Beyond the Gates because I've been had that backed up for a while, but I wanted to get that out and I wanted to see was there anything new about Married to Medicine, which we don't have anything new. But about them arguing with Sweet Tea, and that's all I want them to get over. Either they're gonna be friends with Sweet Tea, or they're not gonna be friends. Because the show is just gonna be filled with drama. If Quad is on there and Sweet Tea is on there, it's just gonna keep being an argument. So one of the people need to go. Either Quad and King need to go, or Sweet Tea and Dr. G need to go. Like I said, Dr. Jackie can go to her and her husband. They can go too. So let me know what y'all think in the chat. Just comment below. Which of the couples do you think need to go? Do you think any of the couples were fired, like they're saying out here in these YouTube streets, that a couple was fired or 2 or 3 people got fired? Let me know. Leave me a comment and let me know. We will pick up on this tomorrow. We're going to go over the reunion some more. And I want to know what you guys think. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And if you didn't give me a thumbs up on your way in, please give me one on your way out. Good night, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow.